Hello, how are you? How are you all? Well, I hope you're well. And Jose Luis Lazaro tells us, good morning. I have a question about investments in Trade Republic. Once you have made a purchase, can you set both a stop and a limit on that same purchase? That is, if you have a stock worth 10 euros and it drops to 8, to sell it automatically to avoid losing more if it drops further, or if it rises to 15, to sell it at 15 to prevent losing value again when it drops. Let's see how to do this in Trade Republic. Yes, it is possible, yes. For that, we are going to enter, obviously, our Trade Republic app, okay? And once we're in here, we see our chart, which, a lot of red, too much red I see here. I don't know if this is good. That's why maybe, look, I have 457 euros only in stocks. That's why maybe what Jose says is true. Like imagine, well, I don't know, from Netflix, okay? I have, as you can see, 20 euros in stocks, and I have a small profit of 0.58 euros. It's not much, but we're going to protect this, as Jose Luis said. We click on Netflix, for example, on any stock, and here we are going to click where it says trade on the second option. And here it tells you to buy or sell. Obviously, it's to sell because we want to sell if it goes up a lot, and sell if it drops a bit, but not too much, okay? So we click on sell. And here, it asks how much you want to sell, because you can also sell not everything, but a part. Half, or 100%, or a quarter of the 20.30. Watch out there. I'm going to get rich from the euros in stocks I have in Netflix. So let's click here on amount, okay? The amount. And here it tells you stop sales after the stock price reaches a set price, and the limit is the same. But it sells when it reaches a set price or higher, okay? So we would have to play with these. To not lose value, let's click on stop. We click there. And now it asks that if the price reaches how much. Right now, look, the stock mall is worth 874.90 euros. So you decide, okay, it's there. So when it reaches 800, for example, and it's on stop. So we click on stop on next. And then it tells you, if the price reaches 800, sell. Yes, that's it. That's it. To not lose. And I have in this case 0.0232 shares of Netflix. How much do you want to sell? And here I encounter a problem because it tells you if you have 0.02 Laubauskost. I can't set that price alone. The minimum it allows me is 1. It says, no, you can't do 1 because you only have 0.032. Yeah, but it's just that. How do I go about selling that? 0.0032. If I click here, or with my hand as well, it just doesn't let me. So what do we do? I mean, I can't sell even a small part. I mean, you can only do 1 because I press 0 and it doesn't work. 0 doesn't work, okay? That's a bit off. So let's try to hit sell on limit. To see if let's tell it 800 again. But if you set 800 on limit, this is what happens. I mean, limit is that price or higher. Obviously, 876 is already higher than 800. So it's going to sell, you understand? But well, let's see. Let's see if it would let us, which it doesn't. See? Here there's an error. 0 with 0. Well, no, it doesn't work. Well, let's see. This is an error of Trade Republic. We should talk to them, honestly. Let's look, let's see. In Novo Nordisk, I have shares owned 2.16. Let's see if this time it lets me. I click on trade, sell, amount, stop. This doesn't matter because it already tells you. If. Now it's worth 57. If the price reaches how much? Well, let's say 50. It's just an example, okay? If the price reaches 50 per share, sell it for me. And now it will ask me, how much do you want to sell? Well, 2, 1, 6, 9, 8, 2, 4. And now it tells you, these are 2 million. No. If you only have 2.16, yeah, but I can't put that point, okay? Now the point, how do I put it? I can only enter absolute values. It doesn't make sense, okay? I don't know if you can fix this on your phone or not. If you fix it, please write it in the comments so we all know how to do it. but for me, for example, it only allows 2. Even though I have 2.1698. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I don't know how it would be done. Ah, it's a bug. I think it's from Trade Republic. I hope they have it fixed by the time you watch the video. So we would click next. Well, 2. The only 2. And here, if the price reaches 50, sell me 2 shares and keep this order for today. We click here for today. Then we would click here on create. Okay? There is indeed a commission of €1, so we would still lose €1, or if not, in a year. Okay? This is also a bit absurd. I mean, either just today or for an entire year. Well, why can't you set it for a month? 2 months. But, well, it only gives you those time frames, and that's how it would be done. The thing is, well, there are small errors that hopefully we can all find a solution to. So give it a like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see each other in the next one. Goodbye.